Hi guys, Miranda here from Smart Mama Smart Kids. Okay, my video today is about how to talk to kids about those really hard questions. So things like, where do babies come from? What is sex? How do babies get out? How are they born? All those sorts of questions that can be really hard for us as parents, and a lot of people stress about them, yeah? Don't need to stress about them because they're not hard to answer. Okay, I've got a little 3 things here that will help you answer them. So the first one is, don't lie. Keep it natural. You don't need to lie to your kids. Why lie? We don't need to, because for starters, they work it out anyway. The kids have great intuition. They work it out. If you're lying, I mean, they're going to work it out, and they're not going to trust you to answer them in those really hard questions of life, because later on they're going to have lots more hard questions, right? So you want to start off well with these ones that are hard to talk about, but you know, you need to start off well so that that communication bridge or communication basis is there, so that later on they can come to you and know that you're going to talk to them honestly and openly about stuff, whatever it is. Okay, we want that communication there, yeah? Second one is with those hard questions, keep it age appropriate. Keep it age appropriate. You don't need, like, 5-year-olds do not need all the in-depth everything about about it all. I mean, they don't need to know all the body parts. They need to know the body parts' names, but they don't need to know, you know, exactly what happens and this is what Daddy and I do and all. No. Too much information. So they don't need any of that stuff, but they do need to know basically this is what happens, and that's how a baby's put in there. So my daughter knows that you get something from the boy and something from the girl, and together, we've talked about this with cows and things, together that part from the boy and part from the girl make a baby. So there's an egg and sperm basically, and they make a baby. So all she wanted to know was, how do they get together? The other day she asked me about that, so I answered her. I said, this is what happens, private parts, whatever, they go together, Daddy and I have special cuddles, and then that we have a baby. Like, that's how a baby gets in there, and that's all she needed to know. She did not want to know any more, for starters, and also they don't need to know more than that. You are quite within your rights to say, I'm only telling you up to here, and that's all you need to know now. I'll tell you a little bit more later. So if you think that they've had enough for their age. So keep it age appropriate. Okay, the third one for when you're answering those tricky questions is only answer the question. So if they're saying, where did I come from? You might need to clarify what they mean. If they say, what is sex? You clearly need to tell them. If they say, how did a baby get in your tummy, Mum? Then you can go through basically what I just said before about that. They need to know where babies come out of. They don't need to see a video, all this other stuff. So just answer, just answer the question that they're asking. So they're only answering in little bits that they want to know, right? So every time you give them a little bit, successfully give them a little bit of just what they want to know. So you might have to ask them a few questions to find out what they want to know. So yeah, anyway, that's it. So don't lie, keep it age appropriate, and only answer the question. That's my tips for answering your kids. And just the biggest one is don't lie. Just be honest, because we were kids once wanting or not wanting after a while to know this stuff, and it is so beneficial for you, for your children, if you are just open, honest, and just do the best you can. And if you feel embarrassed, well, it doesn't matter. Like, it's not a sin to feel embarrassed. Kids will probably pick up that you're embarrassed, and if they're like my kid, go, oh my goodness, what else can I talk about? But I've given her the little bit that she can then come back to me another time if she wants to and build on it. And I've been honest, open, kept those lines of communication going, and just try not to be too embarrassed. So anyway, they're my tips. If you want, you can subscribe to this video below on YouTube, and yeah, there'll be more up and coming. I do toddler ones, I do baby ones, and I do openness with kids ones, because I'm really interested in that stuff. So yep, anyway, have a good day. Bye.